Welcome into the West Alabama High School Pigskin Preview Show. And right now we're bringing to you Coach Christian Jones of Paul W. Bryant Stampede. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, man?
Doing well. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, brother.
Yeah, we definitely want to talk about Paul Bryant High, but tell our listeners what Christian Jones has been up to, as because the Crimson Tide loves to keep up with the former players.
Just been working, man, perfecting my craft as a coach. For the past 5 years, man, I've just been locked in on development of student athletes in terms of on and off the field. And yeah, man, it's spot on. Never thought I'd be in this position this early, but the Lord working mysterious ways, man.
Congratulations. For those of you who may not know, Christian Jones was preparing to lead the Central Falcons as special teams coach and wide receivers coach, coordinator there. But only a few weeks before the season started, Coach, you were named to Bryant, Paul W. Bryant High School, as the new head coach. And, of course, tonight we're featuring Paul Bryant and Central, your former team. Coach, what has that been like this week as you were preparing to go against the guy you were just working with only a few weeks ago?
I just want to say kudos to Coach Pip them for allowing me the opportunity to coach as an official coach and giving me the responsibility to be a part of the special teams coordinator. But more so than anything, man, for me, man, I kind of block out the noise. It's not really about, all the hype that you guys create. For us and our team, it's just really about focusing on putting the best product on the field and practicing at a high level so that we're able to have the confidence and the faith in ourselves and in each other to go out and execute a good game plan.
Well, Coach, you called me out. I'm part of the media, but I'm your brother in arms, and I want to highlight not just what you do on the field, because I think that sometimes coaches focus so much on trying to get the product on the field to win before they get these young men to win. And the reason we're having to record this thing is you had a choice of whether you come on and hype up your game or you spend time with your young men in player development. And so talk about that aspect of why you're in this business as a high school coach.
Number one, man, is to develop men, to develop character. As you mentioned tonight, we're doing character development where I bring in speakers to come in and sort of give their history on how they got where they are to motivate these guys to understand that it's different walks of life, different people that come from different backgrounds, but they can still overcome anything if they put their mind to it. So my goal and my job here is to sort of change the mindset, the loser's mentality of life, accepting anything, and more so gearing their mind towards how they present themselves in terms of dress, how they present themselves in terms of the way they speak to each other, speak to other people, having been mild-mannered, and just giving them the tools that they need outside of life, outside of football, because a lot of them are going to outlive playing football. A lot of them, this is their last go round in terms of playing football. So it's bigger than just playing football. It's more about them being the leaders of this community.
Well, Christian, I don't like to volunteer myself to speak, but if you had an open slot and I can make it work, I get somebody to cover me here, I would love to come and share with your team and your group. I have a talk called Keep Blocking, developing a gritty mindset. And it's about growth through testing and having a resilient spirit and the influence you have on other people and, tenacity, all of those things that it takes, to play the game of football at a high level, but also to be successful at a high level in life. And to me, Coach, what you're doing, I applaud you. And I just hope that the fan base, the school, and everyone gives you a chance, because if you get that in them, then the W is going to come on the field. So,
Right.
yeah. And so, hey, if you're just now joining us, we're speaking with Christian Jones, former Alabama wide receiver, now current and new head coach at Paul W. Bryant Stampede. They're taking on the Central Falcons on tomorrow night. Coach, let's talk a little bit about the game and what we can expect as you take the field, Coach. Which guys or players or units would you say, hey, look for these guys to have impact tomorrow night?
We're looking for our defense to step up. Defensively, man, we got a group of great guys. LaKendrick Lewis, Eric Hill, our linebacker group, and our D line is very good. From number 9 and Denzel, Jamar Bankhead plays both ways. Is also our left tackle. So we have a lot of group of guys offensively. Javion Johnson. Offensively, we have been struggling these past 2 games, but we're looking to step up our game, putting guys in different spots, and it's going to be a great time to feature some of our guys who haven't probably had extensive roles, except roles now that they're able to spotlight themselves and put themselves on the map. So, and I'll allow them to do that tomorrow night. So I think everything that we do here, those guys are going to be able to exemplify themselves because everything that we've been doing is new. Whether that's from defense, special teams, and offensively, everything is new. And only being able to have a short amount of time to get it done is still a work in progress. But like I said before, our goal is to put the correct product on the field tomorrow night, and I think those guys are going to be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, Coach, I could only imagine how difficult it's been. You literally have into your 3rd week of the season, and it's like spring practice, literally, probably from the time you've had to spend with these guys. What's 2 or 3 things that you say if we do these things tomorrow night, Paul Bryant will come out with the victory?
Just doing their job. Our Early on, our problem was trying to make too many plays and make every play, whether that's defensively, offensively, and special teams. I think if everybody go out here and do their job, play discipline, have the right eye discipline defensively, having the right deception and in terms of route running, in terms of the way we run the ball offensively, and just everybody taking care of their responsibility. Our motto here is dominate your space. And that's what we're going to preach while we're here, because if you just focus on your job and doing what you need to do, everybody else, all 11 guys doing that, we will have success each time we step on the field. So it's a work in progress. I'm not going to say any key specific things that we need to do, but overall, as a team, we just need to dominate our space and do our job and play at a high level.
I love to dominate your space, take care of your business first. And if everybody does that, then you have 11 guys working together as a team.
There you
Coach,
go.
when you look at going against your former team, I know you don't want to give away any specific game plans, but any guys over there you say, hey, these are some of the guys we need to focus on. And if we're able to contain some of these guys, then it improves our chances of getting out with the victory.
The entire team, man. They have a solid team over
Yeah.
there. I know those guys very well. Coach Phil, Coach Walden, Coach McCain, Coach Rivers. Those guys do a great job. Coach Smith with the D line. They're very sound. They got very intelligent coaches over there. So I'm not going to be surprised by, or haven't been surprised by what I've been seeing on film from those guys. And it's going to take, like I said before, for us to have a chance to win this game, we got to be disciplined. We got to play at a high level and be able to do our job and dominate our space at a high level. It shows a resemblance. When I look at Central, coming from Central, we have some of the same situations that we had last year when I was at Central for the first year with Coach Pippen. These are some of the same situations that we have this year. So
Okay.
we have the talent. We have the responsibility as coaches to keep developing our kids so that they have the confidence to go out there and play at a high level. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to continue to do. That's what our main focus been this week, and having faith in each other and using the faith of each other and the faith in our coaches to be able to put the game plan together to go out there and execute. Central is going to do the same thing. It's their second year with their coach. A lot of those guys are veterans. A lot of those guys played a lot of significant snaps last year, and they got ball players over there, man. So if we don't do our job, we don't dominate our space, we're giving them the chance to dominate our space, and that's not what we want.
Well, speaking with Coach Christian Jones, Paul W. Bryant High School new coach, Coach, when you earlier in the program, and I'll close with this question, you mentioned about mentality, winning mentality. I give you this platform because I love highlighting high school football. I don't think we do a good enough job because of what you guys mean and do. So I give you this chance to talk to our listeners, our followers, your fan base, or whatever, what you need them to help you do in terms of just changing the mindset, because I believe a mindset, a winning mindset or a championship mindset starts with not just what you guys do, but what we as a community do as well.
Yes. Well, the saying says, it takes a community to raise a child. So we need the entire community, from us as coaches, from the teachers on faculty inside of the school, in terms of the community coming out and supporting our guys wherever they go, whatever the situation, whatever the weather is. They just need the ultimate support of the entire community to back them. They put in a lot of work from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the way up to Thursday, to be able to have the chance to put the best product on the field. So they put in a lot of hours. Our coaches put in a lot of hours, and to just have the community to back us in any type of way, whether that's donating, whether that's coming out to help, signing up as a sponsorship. We love to exploit businesses that will help us expand this program. There's a lot of things that we need. There's a lot of things that we need to evaluate and change, and we need the community to help us do that on a financial stamp, and in a little personal labor in terms of our help, whether it's concessions, whether it's our parents getting on board to be a part of the Booster Club. You can never have enough parents on that. Whether it's donating supplies, food, or snacks for our players. Everything, we just need all hands on deck in terms of the community. And I know sometimes it's slowpoke people around who wants to see the product first, want to see where's the direction of this place has gone. This place has had I'm the 7th head coach here, so there's been a lot of coaching changes here. And I know there's a lot of people looking for consistency, and that's what we're here to give. We're here to give consistency and develop and show you guys how, when the community backs a program, how fast a program can change, how fast the minds of this program can change from a losing mindset to a winner's mindset. And winning is not about the scoreboard. In terms of that mindset, it's about the daily duties of doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, and not doing what you're supposed to do when you're not supposed to do it. So we need the backing of the community to come and help us put forth the best product of our student athletes here at Paul W. Bryant, all across all sports.
All right. Hey, dominate your space as a community, as parents, as teachers, and students and student athletes. So that's the challenge from Coach Jones. Coach Jones, and I'll give you one more chance. Is there one thing you say, hey, if I could get this year, I'm laying it out there for our community to hear this. What's one thing, if you could get it right now, you say this could help us take that next step forward this very season?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
what this is right now.
Okay.
That's something that will be highly evaluated going into the off season. But right now, I tell you what it is. Just show up and root for these guys,
Yeah.
and be behind these guys, win, lose, or draw. These guys need to see the support. They need to hear the support. And it's a magnitude of things that can change when you have the community behind us. So just donate, be here, support, travel, come to our home games. We have 7 home games this year. So there's no excuse for us to not be behind these guys 1,000%.
Well, hey, listen, Coach, I'm glad to highlight you. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day as you prepare to take on the Central Falcons. Hey, listen, you're out there in the radio world and social media world. Get behind Paul W. Bryant, Stampede, and Coach Christian Jones, and help them dominate their space. And you can do your part to do that. Thanks, Coach, and we'll catch up with you later on in the season.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
All right.